Fuck, I don't have it saved. I'm gonna have to wing it. Shit. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new video. This is update 2.0. I was supposed to do it a year after I made the first one, but shit got a little complicated, you know what I'm saying? I was supposed to have a whole script on it, but I don't have the script apparently, so there's that. So we're just gonna wing it and talk about some things that I want to achieve this year just alone. Some of the goals I definitely want to hit this year is definitely hit the one I didn't hit last year. I was very close, and I knew that I could have hit 100 subscribers by the end of December, but shit came up and I couldn't hit it. As you know, we have a newest member in my family, a dog I got. It's a Winnie dog, and his name is Slinky, and that kind of intertwined what I was trying to do. You know, there's that. But that's still my main goal for this year. I definitely think I can hit that this year alone for sure. And the goal for this year was supposed to hit 200 subscribers. That was the goal for this year, 200 subscribers. If I hit anything more than that, I'll have to achieve from last year's goal, but I'm definitely going to continue that on for this year. So hit 100 and then hit 200 after. So it's all good. You know, I feel like I had a much successful YouTube channel that I had in the last 2 years of me actually trying. Like, now I actually know the process. I know what to post. I know what's big and what's not big, what I can do to make people want to click on my videos. Like, I'm starting to get used to what to do and what not to do, basically, you know. And I finally have a thumbnail that it will definitely be like, when you look at the thumbnail, you'll be like, oh, that's, you know, that's that person's channel, that's this person's channel, I know who that is, you know. So I'm gonna have a certain way, you know, of my channels. You're gonna realize them little by little, which ones are. And I know one of the biggest things is that we're gonna have a discussion here, which is the second topic of right now, is what else am I gonna bring to the channel. Now, I'm not only gonna bring game through of multiplayer and other games. We're definitely gonna be reacting to more videos like I did last year, like towards the end. That's still gonna be a thing, depending on what the video is or what it's not. For an example, I did the game of the year reactions, but some of the games there were just blam. Some were remastered and some were big. Some were just like, shit, okay. I kind of knew this was happening like a few months ago, you know, all the links and everything. I'm always catching up to everything, you know. So it was like, when I saw, I was like, oh, I already knew that, you know. I guess the only biggest thing I can really say is that the game Alan Walker, the remastered version, I'm gonna play it on stream for sure. And I'm gonna put the second one because if the first one was good, the second one had to be good, and people on Twitter were going crazy for it. So that's a perfect example of what I mean, you know. Again, reaction videos, definitely gonna start looking at reaction videos to basically anything, to be honest. I definitely want to get into more into the movie side of things, you know. As you can tell the background of this video, Spider-Man, No Way Home, my favorite Marvel Spider-Man of all time will always be Spider-Man. At the top, I can talk for hours depending on what we're talking about. I can talk about all hours, just Marvel itself, you know, and of course DC as well. But if you were to look at me, I'd definitely be in the Marvel side of things, you know, Marvel movies or like Marvel in general. Like, most of them are theories, and most of them are right. Some of them are not wrong. Some of them are wrong, you know. Some are from ideas I've got from my friends. Some are ideas I've had discussions with other people about, you know. So there's that. Like, there's basically a more discussion than in the Marvel scene that I did in the anime section, you know. But talking about anime, I definitely want to start getting into the animation side of things in YouTube. Basically create my own animation in the background with me, you know, with me and my dog and everybody else. An animation that I can just you know, like, just draw, you know. Like, right now I am currently playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I went on topic, my fault. Point is that I had a great idea for the Red Dead Online, and my idea was basically make the intro be a little bit animated with me and my friends. And I wasn't able to do that because, well, I never done animation before. I have the programs to download to do it, Didn't get to do it, so I definitely want to dip my toes into that. So that's the video. Never played the first one, played the second one. Very, like I say, it's phenomenal. I could definitely see why I was a top contender in 2018 for Game of the Year, and I fell in love with it a lot. The story mode, I fell in love with a little bit. You know, I'll definitely give it an 8 to 10 or 9 to 10. You know, the online, it got even better. Diving into it even more with me and my friends. I definitely have not posted any Red Dead Online content because I feel like right now the game's at a certain point where a little saving. You know, I didn't know that. As the community and the more community I get into that Red Dead Online, I started to notice that Rockstar hasn't really been paying attention to Red Dead Online, you know. So I kind of just haven't been posting it because of that. You know, they need to hear, you know, the community. You know, I'm someone who's brand new, so I'm gonna do whatever I can to basically support that community. You know, and my point of view is basically that. I'm pretty sure Rockstar is hearing all this. You know, they're not really out the blue like some companies, but Red Dead Online has been an eye-opening to me, not just the open world of Red Dead Online, but it has basically opened my mind to more, which I already kind of figured out life so much because last year I was supposed to basically record for GTA roleplay. Never did it because, well, my GPU is kind of fucking trash. It's mostly for just streaming and gaming, little small gaming. You'll see why it's not worth me gaming here, high level gaming, because the video after this is a demo called Stray Souls Demon, a demo. As you could tell, this side in the corner, it's there. It's basically a demo. It's a really interesting game. It's like a Silent Hill game, and that's another topic we're about to get to as well. After I'm done talking about the open world topic, open world. Yes, it's definitely opened my eyes even more. I know it's pretty dumb to say that because I play games like the Resident Evil series, and then, you know, the Kingdom Hearts series, the Final Fantasy series, the Demon Souls. Pretty simple to say that, oh, it opened my eyes. But basically what I'm trying to say is that it opened my eyes to more of the survival type game. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I have to focus on eating, drinking, and I have to hunt, it's a vibe. Basically the survival type game genre that it's based on, you know. So it definitely opened my eyes more, which like I said, I already had a feeling that I was gonna love it because I played the games of Long Dark off stream, and then GTA Roleplay was definitely one of those games where I was like, damn, like those games were really good, you know. But most people don't really see it for that purpose. People see it for the purpose of the entertainment that comes with it, you know. But me, on the other hand, Red Dead Online looks just amazing than what I never expected for me to be addicted to. Basically, you know, I got addicted to that shit real quick. I loved it. I fell in love with it, and I'm willing to actually post about it after we get some type of hear from Rockstar. As of now, I'm just streaming it online, you know. Next topic was the demos. Yes, that too. More indie games for this stream. I feel like there's a lot of indie games out there that don't get as much love as they receive, you know. I was playing this game called Celeste on the Switch. I fell in love with it. Not sure if that's an indie game, but it was a competitor and game of the year of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. 18 or 19, I'm not sure. I think I forget. I think it was 18. Played it on Switch, and it kind of looked like an indie game. I'm not sure, but I've seen that more indie games look like that game itself. And man, I actually liked it a lot for a game that was just so small, you know, on the Switch. And I was like, damn, dude, imagine playing this on the PS5. This is that. Like I said, more indie games and demo games. Like I said, as the video after this one will be an example of why my graphics card is trash and demo games I want to play. The next topic is, audio, music. That's another thing I want to get into this year. I basically want to get into a little bit of everything: animation and music and editing. I kind of already get the gist of it, but let's talk about that a little later. But the music one, for sure. The music is something that I've been wanting to get into a little bit, just because of copyright situations that are happening. I have a bunch of friends who rap, and I have a bunch of friends who actually do beats, and I always wanted to edit some beats. I'm always here playing around with something, you know. I have ADHD, and I always have some sort of thing, you know, going on with that. And I'm always messing with something, making a little bit of beat. And I have family members who make beats, you know. I got that, you know, that Latino side of me, you know what I'm saying? Like making little beats every day and then, you know. So definitely want to get into that, tip my toes into that a little bit too. The next one was video editing. a yearly montage thing that I definitely want to do for sure was that I grew up from the time where Call of Duty and basically every phase member or a member of the SUBSCIBE community had a certain montage that was just based off of that montage. Now think of that with that idea, but what my idea will basically be all the games that I have played through a year, and it will be a montage of all that of greatness, basically, of what I played. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the best ones I've got, the reactions, the hits, the the little things every day and then that I could basically make a compilation and just stick it into one montage and name it something. Like for example, his face mod, she has his called the Catalyst. I think it's called the Catalyst. I think that's what it's called. He's been doing it almost like every Call of Duty in a way. Not every. I think he missed one or two, but basically does one every time, and it's a montage of him just popping off. That's basically what I want to do. Just a bunch of games into one, and just put them into one of the greatest things I've done so far. I think that's it. That's a long ass video that I'm gonna have to whoop. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.